you. Alrighty then, g'day guys, and welcome. My name's Michael, I'm the DAG Gamer, and welcome to DAG vs. The Walking Dead, the TTRPG game in which we play me. I play me. You guys, as Twitch chat, take on the role of the Game Master, or the Master of Ceremonies, or whatever we want to call it today, and go through a bunch of wild, amazing, and crazy encounters in a world based on the AMC's The Walking Dead. For those of you who haven't watched the show, it's a zombie apocalypse, okay? Everyone who dies, regardless of how, becomes a zombie. The only way to stop them is by shooting them in the head. That's, typical kind of, like zombie apocalypse type thing. Hello. So many people in chat. So good to see you. A very special welcome to Seth, our brand new first-time chatter. Welcome in. I can see an OG, Creative Garden, Mythical Turian, Schooly Eye. Good to see you all. Rock Protector, good to see you, brother. Dragon Fanked, good to see you as well, my awesome and amazing human being. Let's see. Ended last time with DAG realizing his drive was gone and he's ready to board. Yes, let's try. Right, we are boarding a plane. That's a whole thing. So yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff to get through. Now, for those of you who don't know, we are playing the AMC Walking Dead game. It is an official game by Freely Publishing. Has its own rule set. Let me just very quickly. I do apologize. There are moments where we do there we go, where we will be going back and forth between a couple of things, because this, I wouldn't say it's my most technical show, but it is a technical show. Boom, there we go, my character sheet, and stuff like that. Let's go through some stuff. First of all, the way that we play this game is, attributes and skills, which you can see on my character sheet there, are effectively D6s that get rolled, based on what I'm trying to do. If I'm trying to do combat, for example, I would use my strength stat with my skill of close combat. Because I have 3 strength and 3 close combat, that would give me 6 dice in my pool to roll. Now, I would roll these dice, and anytime I land a 6, that would be a success. Based on the difficulty of what I'm doing, that'll determine whether or not I succeed or fail. So, for example, if I look over here next to the rules, a difficult challenge is 1 success, highly unlikely is 2, an almost impossible check is 3. Now, in lieu of, I guess, major damage in this game, because, it's a realistic sort of game, so, it doesn't take much to kill you, you gain stress. As you gain stress, you get additional stress dice added to your pool. Now, if you roll a 6 on your stress dice, hey, you still succeed. But if you roll a 1 on a stress dice, you have a complication. Something bad happens. Your success might cost you something. So that's kind of how this game works in a nutshell. Again, we'll give tons more stuff as we're playing. Good news, we now have the full rules instead of just the beta rules. So they're there. I haven't had a chance to read through them properly yet. So if rules are slightly different, that's probably true. But do let me know if I have been playing things differently, because I'm just gonna go with what I'm reading. So there you go. That's it. What else? All right. So, in addition, guys, we are, of course, I want to say, thank you to all you guys for coming and hanging out today. As you know, the Dead Aussie Gamer channel is very interactive with chat. We love having you guys here. You are my inspiration to keep doing all this stuff. And just you being here, hey, earn some channel points, have some fun. But also, if those of you who are, of course, willing to support me and help me get by, exclamation TWD for The Walking Dead will give you a number of things that you can donate to the stream in order to allow us to do cool, wonderful, and amazing things. Now, I do have a couple of things here. Let me just go through them here. Well, I'll go through them and then we'll add them. But first of all, we thank you to Seth. 5 rerolls instead of 3 because of Clover. Yes, you are correct. Let me just add that before I forget it. There we go. And then we have 3 rerolls from we have 3 rerolls that we just got from Schooly Eye, and Mythical just donated a tenner for another 2 rerolls. Oh no, McClover donated for another 2 rerolls. Boom. Oh no, McClover rolled for 2, so we went to 5, then 5 to 8 from Schooly Eye. Cool, I'm there. I'm with it. Cool. So let's talk about donations. First of all, Donations are always, appreciated, but they're never required to enjoy this game. For $5, you will allow me to re-roll any failed dice that we get. So right now, our pool is at 8 dice for myself, 2 dice for my NPC companion, Powers, which is still there, specifically for Powers. We have a $15 donation, which is to summon a walker. Now, why summon a zombie with $15? Well, here's the thing. There are certain locations, such as the airplane that we are about to board, where zombies don't generally go. So, summoning a walker in these situations, we come up with a story as to where they are. In addition, you can also choose a walker that is a special type of walker. You can choose a walker that has an emotional attachment to me. Like, for example, one of the first walkers that was summoned was my best friend, who you could see is down here, right there, who I managed to tame. I guess, I disarmed him, cut off his wrists and his jaw so that I could tie him up and have him walk with us like Michonne did in the TV show. So yeah, like some pretty emotional freaking bad walkers can come through these. Yes, emergency landing did win last time. So yeah. Okay, so that was the $5 donation. That was the $15 donation. $30 donation. Increase the threat level or scavenge. Now, when we're playing The Walking Dead, these little zombie dudes down here, they're our current threat level. The threat level basically tells us how much danger we happen to be in at any given time. Where is it? There we go. There's our threat levels there. So it ranges from 0, where we're in the clear and there are no zombies, all the way to 6, which is we are literally surrounded by a horde and they are within striking range of us. So increasing the threat level can be pretty dangerous. Scavenge means you decide on a single item that I will get, and then we roll some random items that we find in the vicinity of where we're at. $50, you get to create an encounter. This is exactly what's going to be happening very, very soon in the form of a crash landing, which we got last time. But yes, $50, you design an encounter, and we play it out. That's how it works. Another $50 encounter was that we got an SOS signal from the airport, which is what led us on this quest to try and use the plane. So these $50 encounters are not just a one-off thing. They are a part of the campaign forever. And lastly, the $100 item is you can summon a swarm of walkers immediately where we're at. Yes, even in the sky. Or you can create and design an NPC to join our little motley crew. Right now, the NPCs that we have, these are my companions. So these are the ones who are following me and helping me out. So I've got 2 dogs. The first is Chief, who I found, who is my neighbor's dog. My neighbor was an ex-Marine. This was their dog. Unfortunately, he died and was turned into a zombie. But I managed to save Chief from there, and we've been traveling together since the start of the game. We then found Magnus in the hospital. He's an ex-police canine unit dog, and we managed to thankfully convince him to come with us as well. So now we have 2 dogs. And then, of course, my best friend Tristan, also from the first episode, was turned into a zombie, but we managed to wrangle him, and now he helps protect us from the undead. Plus, I'm my best friend, and, I want to travel with him. So, yeah. In addition, we have Powers. Nope, that's not the... Where are they? There we go. Powers. Powers is a personal trainer that we found at a train station. He's been traveling with us. Very, very cool dude from Miami who, is just a cool guy, right? Just a cool guy. He's been with us through thick and thin. Tanya is an office worker from the university that we had to go and visit because we were at the time trying to find my partner who was working at the university. She's traveled with us. She's a bit, prickly and a bit rough around the edges, but she's been there, kind of helping us out. We have Rose, who's also with us still. Rose is a herbologist who kind of really adapted to the Walking Dead stuff very quickly. She became quite skilled, uses a bow and arrow, and is basically, I feel like my world's version of Michonne. Just someone who is just an absolute freaking unit when it comes to dealing with the dead. Then we had Anna, who is a lady of the night, who we met at the university library. She's kind of a wild card. Doesn't really help us out, doesn't really have any particular skills, but we're playing in a group that's kind of supporting each other and helping people. So we've helped her, but she's not really been able to help us all that much. We then also have Sophie, who is our pilot. She's a pilot in training who we rescued from the hospital. We stayed with her as her granddad, who was still on like life support in the hospital, passed away. We kind of shared their last moments together, and yeah, it was very very sad. And I think that's it. We did have another pilot that was donated, so I think what I'm gonna do is rather than dealing with that pilot, because it was donated. Now that we have another pilot, I think I'm gonna pass that forward and add Dr. Hansen as a notable NPC because we have a couple of non-notable NPCs, like ones that are just there. But I think having Dr. Hansen join us permanently is probably a good idea. And Dr. Hansen is the sibling of who's she the sibling of? She's the sibling of the engineer that we have as well, whose name escapes me right now. But yes, we also have an engineer. So there you go. Those are all the NPCs. So as you can see, lots of people. Tanner, thank you. Yeah. So Tanner is an engineer, and she is a doctor. These are the guys that we have as our NPCs. Whew. Okay. And the $100 reward. Is there a $100 reward for this? I don't think there is. Oh, there is. That was the NPC. Yep. Cool. All right, Lady of the Night. If Dead was gonna do Walking Dead vampire, that's great. Ha ha ha, Australis. Look, I know sex working is a thing, and I'm happy to say sex worker, of course. But at the same time, I know that some of my audience members have little kids that they sit next to sometimes, and so I try to be a little bit mindful for the kiddies. Lady of the Night. We're gonna go visit Vahid and Rob. Yeah, actually, you know what? Truth be told, we probably are. So we'll have to go see what happens there. Okay, so, I think we're caught up, right? Anything I'm forgetting? Probably not. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there. All right. So without any further ado, guys, let's dive into today's session. Tidy up the NPC list on the character sheet. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I probably should. Actually, hold on. Wait. Actually, that's true. Let me do that. Let me do that real quick. That's actually a really excellent point. The Walking Dead sheet. Where's my sheet? There we go. Okay, so this is my current adventure sheet, which I have opened here. Okay, so Suze, who's my partner, unknown location. We do not know where she is. Tristan is a walker. He's with us. Tim's a walker. He's back at my house. Powers is with us and alive. Tanya's with us and alive. Rose is with us and alive. Anna's with us and alive. Tanner is with us and alive. Simon is... Did Simon come with us? Do we want... Okay, you guys get to decide on that. Does Simon come with us or not? Does Simon come with us? Yes or no? Captain Maya, we don't know. So we can probably take Captain Maya off the list. I don't recall who Simon is. Simon was the person who was in charge of the airport. Yeah, Simon was in charge of the airport. Yeah, he was the airport manager who sent us after Maya. Yeah, we'll be doing Seth. We will be doing a catch up for sure, 100%. There will be there will absolutely be a catch up. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool. All right, so Simon will be with us then. Michael and Grant, who were two gang members from the McDonald's gang that we found at one of the food courts somewhere. He and Grant are both alive. We saved them from, being sacrificed. Sophie, who's our pilot, is alive, and Dr. Hansen's alive. Am I forgetting anyone else important? I don't think I am. I think that's pretty much everyone. We can probably take off Tim from this list too, to be honest. Yeah, yeah. Our challenges, we don't need to find a pilot anymore. We do have the mid-flight engine failure on the list. We've dealt with the evacuees. Suze is missing. Still an issue, but you know. We've dealt with the people trapped in the hotel. And we don't need to worry about the McDonald's gang because we're leaving. Okay, cool. Well, let's save that. And then we can get going. Boom. There we go. Oh, it looks so bare. Look at that. Oh, killed off a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. Yes, we are taking Zombie Tristan with us. Adding the doctor? We did. Dr. Hansen's there now. Yeah. Oh, right. Adding it there. Okay, cool. All right. Cool. I think we're ready to go. So, without any further ado, guys, let's kick off today's session. All right. Last time on DAG versus The Walking Dead. It has been 7 long days since the start of the zombie invasion. The undead rising to attack the living. The Dead Aussie Gamer, a streamer from Western Australia, has struggled hard fighting against hordes of the dead and the living in order to try and find his beloved partner in and amongst the chaos of the end of the world. Making a number of allies upon his journey, unfortunately, the trail ran cold. After reaching the library and finding the evacuation buses that she was supposed to be on, DAG found no evidence of Suze or where she might have been. Disheartened, disparaged, he had to make a decision to stay behind and continue his search, or to join his comrades in leaving Perth and seeing if there were other survivors, other places with safe havens. With one final farewell look over his hometown, DAG boards the commercial airline, along with a number of survivors wishing to get out of Perth as well, as the fire that burns through the suburbs, the smoke rising higher and higher, and the sounds of the dead closing in close upon the airport. DAG closes and secures the door. Now, as I enter in, I can't help but feel this sensation of guilt that once I leave, all hope of finding my partner is gone. But I can't just stay. It's been a week. And she hasn't made contact. We haven't been able to reach each other. Oh shit, you know what I should have done? Sorry, this is me realizing this, both in-game and out. I should have gone home and checked back at the house. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Facebook failed me. Shit. Before I close the door. Thank you guys. Look, I am not a smart man. As I'm about to close the door, I stop for a moment. I will try calling one last time. I phone her number. The phone rings. Now here's the question to the chat, because you guys are the GM here. Does she pick up? Another outage from Optus. All right. No. You guys get to decide. If she picks up, yes or no. We have a no. We have a do or die coin flip request. Okay, let's do that. I will flip it just so you know what it is, and if you want to vote that way, you can. All right, so do or die. The coin says die, so the coin says yeah, no. Do 100%, high for yes, 1 for low for no. Also, welcome in, Revan. Good to see you. Someone does, but you can't hear who. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. I think part of me wants to say flip to a not in service. Oh, McClover's idea is pretty good. Okay. All right. Okay. For the sake of some drama, I think that's a good one. As I listen, someone picks up the phone. As it does so, I hear static on the other side. The connection's weak. But I can't hear who. I can't hear what they're saying. Suze? Hello, can you hear me? Suze! I bang on the phone. I try to listen again, closer, hearing anything. I'm speaking reasonably loud, right? Like I'm in an airplane at the moment. There are no zombies in the area. We've cleared a bunch of them from here. I stop. Fuck. Okay. Fuck it. Okay. I open the door and I walk out of the airplane. Immediately, a whole bunch of these guys come up. Powers in particular. Dude, where are you going? What are you doing? Someone's answering her phone. I never got the chance to check my house again. Are you mad? Dude, we're leaving now. There's a fire. There's a wall of flames. What are you gonna do, man? Look, Powers, I get it, okay? Just follow the plan, okay? Go to Sydney. I'll make it. I promise, okay? There's a friend of mine up there, okay? Just... At this point, I will reveal to Powers about the working internet. His eyes go open. You mean the internet's been working? No, look, we just found out just then. Keep it quiet, though. We don't know how long it's gonna last, and we don't want to get everyone's hopes up. But you and Rose, you both know it's working, okay? Just get everyone to safety. Contact me when you're there, okay? Dude, your leg, man. Like, I'll be fine. I promise. I mean, look, we've been through a lot. What's a little more, okay? Just don't leave Sydney without me, yeah? I shake his hand. He turns around, he grabs me, and holds me in his embrace. And I leave. I run. I sprint. Like I said, the fire is coming in. There is smoke everywhere. I cover my mouth as best I can as the smoke is billowing through this area. I have to find a vehicle. I have to find a car. So I hear the sounds of the plane's engine suddenly whirring into power. You know, this. that starts to rise up. Ooh, that's a good idea. Pulling out my phone, I'm gonna try and share location with her, and see if she responds as well. I will. No, I will not. Look, this is borderline a suicide mission. I will tell the dogs and Tristan to stay behind. So I will not have them for this little bit. There are D6 cars in the area. Okay, let's have a look. Chat, roll exclamation D6. Let's see how many cars are in the area. And I will roll randomly to see how many we have. Yeah, so the puppies are definitely going to stay there. Okay, wow, looks looks like there are 2 cars. Okay, very well. The chat has spoken. That is very impressive. Okay, there are 2 cars in the area. Now I do not have keys for this car, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to hotwire this car. I turn and I run towards what looks to be one of the towing vehicles. I question stream elements now. That's true. That's true. All right. So first roll. Have to be different. Well, nothing wrong with being different. Okay. So I run over. Let's see. What do I need in order to try and bust this place wide open? Okay. I'm just gonna smash the window first and foremost. You know, kind of wrap my elbow so that I don't injure myself. And then open the door from the inside. At which point, I'm going to start by searching for keys. So that's 4 wit, 2 scouting, so a total of 6 dice to try and figure out if there is no successes. So there are no keys here. I'm gonna try and hotwire the car. So hotwire the car would be wits, which is 4, and tech, which is 1. I'm gonna give myself a +1 because just between us, I actually do know how to hotwire a car. That's not because I'm, you know, like I used to work as a parts manager at a mechanic. So I actually do know some of the wiring of cars. There you go. Nice. Okay, 1 success. So starting the car's engine, I begin to. Yeah, that's true. That a lot of the new cars do have it, but you can blow the fuse a little bit. Well, no, I don't know if you can do it on the newer ones, but yeah, you can blow the fuses to add to them. And if it's just like one of those, if it's one of those like just the vehicles for like towing and stuff like that, I'm not looking. You know, we're not looking for a luxury car here. It's the work cars at the airport. So so yeah. Did the GPS show she was near and still in the city? No, we haven't seen anything. I've shared my location, but she has to share hers for me to be able to see it. So I've sent my signal. I don't know if she's sending one back. If she does, great. I'll know where she is. But right now, I'm just heading home. It's basically a golf car. Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, it's basically a golf car. But like it's got like a work tray behind it with some tools and some stuff on it as well as a tow ball and a few other things here and there. Okay, getting into the car, the vehicle roars to life as I grab onto it and I run. Now I'm heading back to my house. That's the first thing. I'm heading back to my house. The reason I'm heading back to my house is because 1, if she did survive the crash at the hospital, that's likely where she'd be. Number 2 is I do have I do have my cats. My cats are there as well in the area. I did release them, so they are out. So she might be there looking for them. That's my thought as well. The reason I released my cats is basically because I couldn't take them with me while everything was in danger. And here's my other plan as I'm running. Nearby my house, literally nearby my house, is actually a small light aircraft airport. So there is actually a second airport here in Perth, but this one's for small aircraft. I won't be able to make it to Sydney, but I'll be able to make it at least to South Australia or, you know, like, yeah, basically Adelaide or something like that. And then I could jump from there or even drive across to Sydney. There's a ton of stuff that can happen from here. That's why I jumped out. But don't worry, we haven't forgotten the airplane encounter. It just means that my friends, such as Powers and all that, will likely get to Sydney safely now that I'm not dragging them down. There's zombies in the area as I'm driving home. Well, hold that thought. First of all, as I'm driving, you guys are the GMs here, so you guys get to decide what happens. But as I am driving, I am trying to circumnavigate a bushfire, a fire that is ripping through some of the homes here. Now, I'm trying to get as far wide as I can. How difficult do you think it would be for me to drive around this bushfire? How big is this bushfire? And how hard is it going to be for me to get around it? Chat, let me know. 1 to 3, how many successes do I need? I'm at a spawn point for zombies, yeah. So Seth, there are a ton of zombies around. We don't have a D3. If you do a D6 though, you know, that'll work. 2. Okay, there are 2 with difficulty 2. Yeah, look, driving is not my strong suit. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We've got a couple of 1s. Okay, a couple of 1s there. And a 3. So I'm counting 2 3s and 2 1s. So yes, 2 does seem fair. Okay, so wits of 4. Scout of 2 to try and find a clear path to safety. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna use 2 of my rerolls here. I've got 1 success. Nice. Okay, that's my second. All right. I move driving furiously around the from the airport, around the western side of the fire. The wind coming from the coast blows and strikes the smoke, driving it to the east as I make my way around. Up ahead, as I find the freeway still littered with cars, smoking wreckages, and the like, I'm trying to keep my composure as best I can. Every now and then checking my phone to make sure that Suze hasn't started her location sharing. Seth, it's up to you. If you want zombies to be in the area, you say in front of you on the highway there are some zombies, and there will be zombies. Now, as I'm driving, it is a 20-minute drive to get back home. I keep checking my location share. Do you guys, well, does she share her location with me? That's on you guys as the GMs. Does she share her location with me? Or do I, or is it still like, is it still just me sending the signal? Ooh, like the D100 roll. 65. Okay. I see some zombies, but they're having a harder time than me in avoiding the bushfire. The smell is bad. Oh, fair enough. Okay. So, as I'm driving past the fire, it is like a towering inferno, burning everything in sight. I see several charcoaled walkers just leaning on various cars and the like nearby. The smell of burnt flesh and hair assails my senses, and even though I'm away from it, I can't escape the absolute smell of blood and carnage. Suddenly, a ping comes up on my phone. Location being shared. Now, where is the location shared to? Is it being shared to my house or another location? Where is Suze's phone? You guys get to decide. And by the way, you don't need to know where I live in order to know this. Okay, we've got someplace near my house. Not quite, but close by. A moving car. So we've got my house, near my house, moving car. Any other locations? Okay. What's near my place? I mean, there's work. Where would she go for safety? There's a community center not too far away. Yeah, maybe a community center. Oh, there's the supermarket. Maybe she went there. Okay. Either way, I'm heading. I've got my heading. Okay. I continue to barrel down, keeping a close eye on where she is. I send her a message. I'm coming to get you. Stay where you are. I love you. There is a McDonald's. There is a McDonald's nearby. There's always a McDonald's nearby. All right. As I continue to make my way there, eventually pulling into my own driveway, I park at the front just before I get to my garage. As I disembark, there are a few zombies in the area. Not many, a few. I still see Tristan's car smashed up against the wall. I still see the blood splattered on the floor when Tristan and I wrestled together when I found out he was an undead. I walk up to the garage and I tap it. And I can hear Tim shuffling on the inside. It's not a bad idea, actually. Maybe I should tame Tim. I bang on the garage door and immediately Tim slams into the garage door. I can see it sort of shaking as he hits it. Okay. Probably not, because she has an oh no, because I had her car. Probably not. I'd say probably not. I'd say that, you know, we'll find out. We'll find out. No, she can't. Well, if she is, well, look, let's check the house. Let's check the house. You guys, fuck. Yep. We're gonna check the house. I make my way inside. I use my keys to get in. And as I do so, I close and secure the door behind me. Now, any point in time you guys want to throw in stuff here, please feel free to. Right now, I'm just going off the stuff that we encountered before, but if things have changed, let me know. As I close the door behind me, I walk the short distance to the garage door. I check to make sure. I've locked it, yeah. I've locked the gate. So I've got two doors. One's the security door, one's the wooden door. I have locked the security door. I did not leave the garage door open when I left. I make my way over to the garage. Oh, the garage house door? No. I did not leave that open. Because that's how I trapped him in there. I'm tackled by an angry cat. All right. Immediately, as I make my way towards the house garage door, I hear a hissing sound. Now, is it my cat? Oh. I'm greeted by one of my cats, who's hungry and excited to see me. I make my way over to them and I pat them. I pick them up and I hug them. And before I do anything else, I'm going to feed and drink and give them stuff. Now, the back door is open, to be clear. The back door to the garden is open. This is how I let the cats in and out. Because they're not trapped in here. I didn't leave them trapped. But I will get them some food. I pick them up and give them a big squeeze. Okay. Yes, good point, Revan. I'm still gonna lock it, but I'm gonna lock it like with the door, not with a key. Okay. If I go this time, I will take the cats. Now I've got a better idea of how to survive. That's a good thing. Okay. Zombie outside the back door, even? Okay. They probably wouldn't be out in the back door. They'd probably be in one of my neighbor's yards. Mostly because that whole area is secured, and it's been secured. Unless someone jumped over the fence and died, maybe. Maybe that. Yeah, okay. Well, let's feed the cats first. So I put out the cats' food, and then I'm going to... I'll search the rest of the house first. Checking room by room. I begin to search. Just making sure that no one's here. Looking around, it seems clear. For now, at least. But then comes the matter of Tim. Okay. I have to remove his arms, remove his jaw, and then it'll be safe to travel with him. I draw my sword. And we'll be back in a moment because I need a drink because my throat is getting very parched. 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's true. Zombie cats. Okay, here we go. Now, I quietly open the door. Make a stealth check. 3 agility, 2 stealth. +1 bonus for the distraction I made earlier on. Oh, no successes? Alright. As I walk out, Tim becomes aware. They look around. Shit. Okay. This is not going to be as easy as I thought. Alright. I need to cut off both arms. Both hands and his jaw. I'm going to say in order to do this in 1 attack, I'm going to have to make 3 successes. It is going to be impossible. He charges towards me. 3 strength, 3 close quarter combat. 2 for my sword. Let's do it. Definitely need to have cats lower the stress level. Yeah, that's true. That's gonna have to happen. I have 2 cats that I'm hopefully going to find and take with me. I mean, Suze might have the other one. Who knows? All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, sorry. My apologies, Schoolie. Thank you for reminding me. -3, 1, 2, 3, for the kneecaps as well. So I have a total of 5 dice. Okay, here we go. Okay, that is 1 success. I'm going to re-roll 4 dice. Okay, let's try it. I want to give this a go. Does RL Tristan know what I've done to him in the game? Yeah, he does. He does. All right. Oh, that's the second one, but I dropped my dice. Come on, give me this one. What does the minus and the plus do? Just adds or subtracts dice from the pool. Yes! That's the 3. Okay. So, with all the experience that I've had now fighting the undead, as Tim comes forward, there's a swing from the upper arc, a second swing, and then a thrust towards the jaw, which I then twist and pry off. His wrists, his hands, and his jaw fall to the ground. Well, to be fair, it was 1 success in the first one, then I rolled 4. So technically speaking, it was 9 dice. Technically speaking. So as I cut into his wrist and his jaw, he flails for a few moments, but then calms down. All right. I guess we have Walker Tim. That's true. If you want walkers so the walkers might have noticed. Yeah, all right. The sound of the commotion draws several walkers towards us. Our threat levels are going to go up by 1. I can re-add Tim to the sheet again. Ah, that's true. Yes, I can re-add Tim to the sheet. Tim Walker. Okay, Tim has been added. Done. Okay. With Tim dispatched, now comes the matter of trying to figure out where Suze is. I checked the location sharing. Is she where she was? Is she coming closer to me? Or is she close enough that I can get to her? Chat, you guys decide. Where is she? What is threat at? The threat is at 2nd level. So we are at 2nd level of threat. Which for us, let's just pull up the rules here. 2nd level of threat. There are walkers close by, but are not aware of where I am yet. They're heading in our way. Once we hit 3, they're going to be aware of where we are. Ping on the phone. It is in the same location, but slowly heading our way. How close would they be away at 2? I'd say... You know what? I'd say that she'd be at the construction site where they're putting in the new shops. That'd probably be roughly the closest thing. She's not moving closer, but she's not moving away. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say that she's over by that like the shopping, little like kind of supermarket area that's over there. In feet? Oh, dude, I can't give you that in feet. I'm Australian. We give meters. I can tell you it's about maybe 250, 300 meters away from where I am, roughly. Don't know what that is in feet. Okay. So. Yeah, about let's say 300 meters just away is where the new shops are going in. So I'm gonna start making my way there. I think that's most likely where she'll be. With Tristan, I'm going to try and stealth and try to get my way there. I am going to also... I'm also going to secure the doors. I'm going to secure the doors, and I'm going to leave my cat here for the time being. I'm going to leave the back door open because there's the second cat, and hopefully the second cat will show up. And I think... Yeah, I think we'll try to stealth it. I do not have the walker skin dress. I left that with... Oh, no, I do have it. You're right. Yes, I'll wear it. I'll put it back on. No, I'm not traveling with the cat yet. I need to find Suze. Then once I find Suze, then I'll travel with the cat. And hopefully my second cat will be here by the time I get back. So I'll leave another thing of food out as well. Okay. I wear the walker skin outfit. I take Tim and I put a collar on him, or a leash on him. Fire is far too south. Yeah, fire is heading in the wrong direction to be up where I am. I begin to make my way, heading towards the half-built supermarket. As I make my way there are a number of walkers from the primary school not too far away. The one thing I wanted to avoid more than anything else, as you can see from my issues, is I have a fear of zombie children. And there is a whole primary school right there. You guys tell me. All right. And by the way, Seth, sorry, real quick, I appreciate the gusto, but we do get to make checks. I do get things to avoid them noticing me. Thank you kindly. So I'm going to use my agility and my stealth and attempt to go by unnoticed. Okay. That's one success, which I would not say that, given that they are in a primary school on the other end of the field, they would not notice someone walking, especially... Oh, wait, no, especially because I've got a walker with me, plus I've got the skin suit on, so yeah, no chance. So, I make my way to the supermarket. As I do, I notice that some people have already salvaged it, scavenged around the wreckages and the like. Looking around carefully. Yes, yeah, no, I would have told, Schoolie, yes, I would have told him how to contact us over this. Now, yeah, no, so in The Walking Dead, the undead actually don't get any rolls. It's one of those systems where the PCs get all the rolls. You guys get to decide the encounters. You guys get to decide, like, what threats, challenges, and stuff are there, but the PCs roll for more or less everything. Okay. Now, what do I find, for example, here? What do I find inside the supermarket? Still tracking down Suze's phone. What do I find? Now, keeping in mind, someone answered the phone, but I couldn't get a signal. I don't necessarily want to call them right now because there are zombies in the area. Not a lot of zombies, they don't know where I am and stuff, but they are still there. And if I ring someone's phone, that's going to attract zombies to them, and I don't want to do that. A lot of zombie corpses implying a fight. Nice, love that. All right. Looking around, I can see a makeshift campfire with some empty cans of beans and torn apart packages of food. Someone was here. Someone was recently here. Looking around, there are also the bodies of a number of zombie corpses. A struggle, clearly, of some kind. I am going to use my scouting to see if I can find where they went. 4 for my wits, 2 for my scout. 1 success. Looking around, the corpses are not fresh. No, unfortunately, Seth, with that one, 2 successes is something highly unlikely. If they've been here recently, it wouldn't be highly unlikely that we'd find them. Like, that's just, yeah. Difficult is 1 success. I begin to make my way towards where I believe they are. Likely deeper inside and away from where the zombie smell is so strong. The auto dialer. That's a good idea. I continue to follow the tracker, making my way deeper and deeper inside. There's a series of doors here that are barricaded, secured, and put up a barricade, like, you know, kind of like what do you call it? Obstructions. That's it. A series of obstructions that are here. I attempt to slowly climb over them and make my way further in. What do I find here, people? What do I find? I feel as though we've skirted around. We've skirted around things. Someone or something is here. Suze's phone is here. But now you guys, as our game master, need to decide what it is I find. Do I find Suze? Do I find a small group of survivors? Do I find some zombies? Throw them up in chat. Yeah, just some obstacles. So, like, I'd say various shopping trolleys, various odds and ends here and there. Like basically shelves and things like that. All right, we've got 1 for you find someone else, but with Suze's phone. A survivor who saw Suze. DAG set the location is by a pair of lions. Yeah, that'd be nice. I would like to not fight lions. By a small group of children survivors and someone taking care of them. Fuck, that's a good one. Oh. Okay. All right. Fine. Oh, you know what? It could be. Okay. As I make my way there, sword drawn, everything at the ready, I step out of the dock, and immediately I see, let's say, roll a d6 in chat, please. There is a primary school. There's also a few high schools around here, and a youth center, which is where, you know, I work. All right, we have a 1, 4... 1, 4, 6, 2, 4. Okay, 4 is the winning number at the moment. Anyone else? Last calls. There's 1, so let's go with 5 on that. Was that a second 6? That's a second 6. So that's 11. Wow, okay. Any others? Last call. Okay. So, hey, microbiologist, welcome in, buddy. How was your Movember fundraiser? Has it happened yet? I'm sorry, I've been busy with stuff. All right, 11. We find 11 kids of varying ages between 10 to, let's say, 10 to 18. Oh, 4-1? And 1 was second. So 5 children. Sorry, yes. 5 children. I thought 6 got the same as well. That's okay. 5 children are there. And they are shocked to see me, dressed as a zombie, wielding a sword. Oh no! Not the no-no virus? Ah, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Well, I hope you get to do it again. I hope you get to, you know, like, obviously, you know, like, it sucks when, you know, sickness stops us from doing stuff. especially for such a good cause as well. But I'm sure that it's very appreciated, and you know, your charity is not unseen, man. But yeah, gotta take care of ourselves too. Sometimes it's the people who are most charitable that often, you know, like, yeah, just they're the ones who need to take the time to look after themselves as well. So, big love, all the love. All right. The children are shocked. They are, they see me and they think a walker has come to get them. They swing in my direction and I need to avoid them. Seeing that they're not undead, I'm gonna try and evade them. So 3 strength from my strength. Actually, no, sorry. No, yeah, no, sorry. 3 agility, 2 mobility, boom, and -3 from my broken kneecap. So they're children, so I only need 1 success, right? But I've only got 2 dice. No. You know what? I'm going to let the children hit me. I say let the children hit me. They hit me, okay? Like, they hit me fair and square. I more mean I'm not going to use a reroll to dodge it. Okay. As the children turn around and wham! Just lay a massive slam onto me. I say, wait! It's okay. It's okay. I'm not. And as I do so, let me just adjust this so that you guys can now see that I am injured. There we go. Because I am playing fairly. There you go. You can see now I've just added in just underneath there where it says bruised. I'm now bruised. And I'm walking around with Zombie Tim. That's true. I'm also walking around with Zombie Tim. So I say, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. The children, stop. Why is it talking? Miss, why is it talking? At this point, a teacher steps out. She has a knife tied to the end of a long, like, mop handle kind of thing. And I raise my hands. I'm like, no, wait. No, listen, we can explain. What are you? Okay, just back up a bit. The zombie can't hurt you. I'm not here to hurt you. Okay? I pull off the zombie face mask. Look, my name is DAG. I'm looking for someone. I do not release no, even if I released Zombie Tim's basically docile. He doesn't attack. He just sort of wobbles a little bit. All right, let's see if I can convince them to let me to not attack me. 3 on my empathy. I don't have manipulation or leadership, so I got nothing from that. And 1 success. So, as I pull off the mask, they're like, well, why are you dressed like that? Why are you traveling with... Look, there's a lot to explain. We need to keep calm, keep quiet, okay? First of all, one of you has a phone. At this point, the teacher holds up the phone. You're the one who... Yes, I am the one who sent the signal, and you sent one back. We thought it was like an evacuation or something. We were trying to get out of here. I'm sorry, that's my partner's phone. How did you get her phone? Good question, ladies and gentlemen. How did she get Suze's phone? Someone mentioned that she'd seen Suze, but I need news. I need her to tell me. What did she see? I will describe Suze. Actually, you know what? I won't describe Suze. I will show a picture of Suze from my phone. And I will say, I'm looking for my partner. Found it on the ground? Gave them the phone? We need tables for these questions. Alright, that's true. That's true. feels like we should do like do this like the video game The Walking Dead. Okay, hold on. Let me create a poll here. And then we'll add a few here. So I'm gonna add the top 5 and then we'll vote for it. Okay. So manage poll. Here we go. New poll. Where did you get that phone? Found it randomly. Suze gave it to her. Wounded woman in a car at the... Wounded woman had it? Oh, that's savage. I hate that. Found on zombie. Stole it by force. It's true. That's a good one. All right. Those are some pretty good ones, so let's do the vote. There we go. Poll is up. It is slowly getting darker. All right, votes are coming in. It's a pretty even spread, to be honest. Not looking too bad. Okay. Look, it's important that you tell me what happened. She's very important to me, and I look around and I see the kids. How long have you guys been out here? Since it all started. The kids and I, we didn't have anywhere to go. We barely made it here before everything went just straight to hell. There was a lot more of us at first. Helped survive us through the first week, but and when food started getting scarce, they went their own ways. But not all of us could follow. They said that the kids would just be a liability and told us to stay here until things got settled, till they had more food and more supplies. But you could see her eyes starting to get misty. It's okay. It's fine. Look, I don't know if this would help. But I do intend to leave. I can't guarantee it's going to be anywhere better, but it'll at least be something different. Something different from here. If you want to come, if the kids want to come, then I'm sure that we can make something work. We have one more chance to get out of here, and I don't intend to waste it. All right. The group can also decide whether or not she and the children want to come with me, or if they want to try their chances waiting for whomever to come back and save them. All right. Yeah, this is kind of on that last straw type thing. Yeah, like I've been running around for Suze for a long time. It's a tough one. Okay. All right. As I asked the question about the phone, she says, that's the lady that gave this to me. She's the one who gave it to me. What? When? How? Why? We were being evacuated on the buses. I said that I was trying to contact my husband, and she lent me her phone. But before I got a chance to give it back to her, she was taken away on the, Ooh, actually, sorry, no, I like that one. Stuff as much as possible. Changing up ideas. Hey, ooh, I like that, okay. She was with the survivors. When there was a larger group of us, she originally came to trade some supplies. She had to trade her phone for some food and the like. She said she was staying nearby. That means she might be at the house. She might be just searching around for supplies during the day. Look, listen. Come with me, okay? We'll figure something out, okay? Just follow me, please. All right, let's see if they follow. 3 for empathy. 1 because they're thinking of me fairly and fondly. Okay, 1 success. So with 1 success, this argument has to be reasonably convincing. I tell them, listen, there's a fire to the south. It's a big one. And it's not coming in this direction, but it does mean that all the supplies from there, they are gone. And it's only going to be a matter of time before even more leave. If we have any hope, we've got to try and find a safe haven, somewhere to hold up on a more permanent basis. I have a big group of us that have just flown from here to Sydney. They were the last airplane out, but the airport's gone. If we can get to Jandakot and we can get into a small aircraft, I'm sure we can make a couple of stops and even make it without any worry about the walkers or anything like that. Okay? We just need some supplies, some food, some water. We can make the trip. They look at each other. The children are afraid. But the teacher realizes. Okay. Sure. I think it might be best. She turns and she tries to address the children, telling them the only way is to stick together, and that their new friend, DAG, is going to help them. I tell them now, grab what you can, anything that's food that can be traveled with, water, and if you can see that there is like empty bottles or bottles of like soft drink or something like that, empty those bottles out. There's a water fountain out the front, and we can fill those with water as much as we can. Okay? But I like soft drink. Then drink what you can while you're here. But we need water. Your name sounds like Dad. Well, it's not. It's DAG. As the children get about their work, I will go and scout the area for some undead. It takes about an hour for everything to get ready. People have put all their things together and have managed to gather what little supplies we have. Could I get everyone in chat to write exclamation D6 to find out how much food we find? Exclamation D6. If you want me to find no food, then do not exclamation D6. Okay, let's see. So between the kids and what's remaining, 5, 8, 14, 18, 20, 25, 30, 31. Okay, so there are 31 units of food that we have found between 7 people, potentially. So I just need to write this down while I remember. All right, 42 units of food. Rations. I'm just gonna write this down over here. Oh, 37? Thank you. 30... 37. Done. Yep, cool. Not a worry. So 37. Yes, we only do get to roll once, unfortunately. Plus the 10 days that I already have. The 20 days I already have. No, I gave those 20 days to... I would have given those 20 days to the others. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Alright. I returned back to my house. Alright, I'm going to try and stealth, but again, this time stealth is going to be difficult because I have the kids with us. There are currently 7 people, including myself. Okay, so, 3 for agility, 2 for mobility, -3 penalty from the cracked knee, -1 penalty for being overcrowded. So I've got 1. 1 dice. Woo! Time for lions. That's true. That's a success! Aha! I'll take it. Alright. Sweet. Okay, hold on. Let me just adjust this real quick. Why is that not working? There we go. Much better. Okay. Save that. And there we go. Okay, cool. We've added the rations to the character sheet. Sweet. All right. Making my way back to the house, I enter. I get the kids to come in, and I introduce them to my cats. Okay, question for the chat. 1, has my second cat returned? 2, has my partner returned? Is Suze there? Or, yeah, that's basically it. 1 and 2. Answer these questions for me as I prepare food for us. Yes to the cat, yes to the cat, yes to the cat. Yes to the cat. Okay, cool. So both cats are now there. Okay. Yes to the cat, but no to Suze. Okay. So right now the cat's here, but Suze undecided. I will. Okay. I am going to feed the second cat. And I'm going to close the doors up. So, I know, right? It's awful. Okay. Like I said, I'm holding out hope that she's in the area. I'm holding out hope that there is some way for me to find her. I'm gonna feed the cats. I'm gonna look after them. I'm gonna use the cats to reduce my stress, but also reduce the stress of the children too. So I'm telling the kids to, like, pat the cat and to, just be, be okay. Okay. My kneecap injury is now only 2 days away from healing, which is good. So let's add that. And that will give us the next day counter down for how long we've survived. So this will be our 8th day. All right. Look around the house to see if Sue's left something, a note or anything. Okay. Yeah, I will do so. I will have a look around. So, Wits, Scout, and I'll give me a +1 because it's my house. I know where everything is. Okay, here we go. No, yeah, I'll update in a second. Okay. No successes on finding anything. I think I'm gonna use my last 2 rerolls on that. One success. So, what does one success give me in terms of finding stuff, finding clues in the house? One success. Let me know. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I'm gonna add my drive back because I feel like I'm still now that I've given myself a little bit more hope. I'm gonna put that drive right back. What else do I have? Alright, I have Juno and Prowl. My cats. Okay. Yep. So save that. And then save this to here. So the updates. There we go. Given what we did today, I'm actually surprised we've managed to not get murdered or like my stress has actually not been that bad. Let me just shrink that down so we can see the full sheet now. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Do you and Suze have a special place we'd like to hang out? Like a place we both met? No, we do not. A piece of paper, hastily scrawled, is in her office. A map, roughly drawn. In another castle. The scrap of paper says airport. Airport. Alright, well, if it says airport, then my only thought is to follow my current plan. Is wait till the morning. Maybe she'll show up in the night. If she doesn't, go to the Jandakot airport. If she, maybe there's more clues, maybe there's information. I won't know until I get there. Okay. So, well, if she went to the first airport, we would have found her at the larger airport, 100%, because we were there for a while. So it has to be the smaller airport. There's no other airports here. So, I wait out the night. During the evening, the teacher turns to me and says, well, actually, what is the teacher's name? You guys can name the teacher if you'd like. What would you guys like to name the teacher? Brittany, Monty, Sarah? Marissa. Ooh, I like Marissa. Okay, bear with me while I just move some stuff around. Okay. Marissa. Okay, there we go. So, Marissa approaches me and says, "That's the last of the kids down for the night. I wanted to ask, why did you help us?" I don't have a good answer. I mean, I think abandoning people is just something that I struggle with doing. I didn't exactly have the best time growing up, and I understand all too clearly what it's like to have to fend for things on your own. At the lowest points in my life, it was people around me, my friends, even complete strangers who showed me kindness and helped me get through a lot. So wherever I can, I try to do what's right by offering the same kind of kindness I was afforded when I needed it most. But even through all of this, you've been through so much. Well, everyone goes through things. We've all been through things. And people don't need understanding. They need is compassion. They need other people to fight for them. And, well, I've still got a bit of fight in me. Though, I do miss her. And it's getting hotter by the day. I need to know she's okay. I think the not knowing is the hardest part. You know? Not knowing if she's still out there. Not knowing if there's anything more I could have done. I don't know if you realize this, but I kind of have a bit of a problem letting things go. I look and I see Tim banging against one of the walls. But, I don't regret it. Or any of my choices. In the morning, we're gonna make our way to Jandakot Airport. I have the one car out the front. Can you drive? Marissa nods. Okay. We'll load up the kids into 2 cars. And we'll make our way to the airport. There, we'll do our best to try and get one of the light aircrafts working. I might not be pilot, per se, but how hard could flying be? She kind of smiles sheepishly, and I say, yeah, I'm not buying it either, but hey, things have worked out. Okay. As we go to bed for the night, there's a restlessness that remains still within the air. I find trouble sleeping among the sound of the dead walking just outside. I think how close she was. If I hadn't left home, if I hadn't gone out to find her, would we have already been together and been united? What about my friends? Are they okay? Did they make it to Sydney? The noisiness of my mind starts to whir over and over. But then, whether it's through fatigue or stress, my eyes grow heavy and I sleep. The next morning, I'm awoken. The kids are awake and everyone is moving about. Anxious, eager, eating breakfast, feeling a little more energized. Oh, one of my cats lays and falls asleep next to me. Okay, so we need to use up 7 units of food for all of us. And this is for the day in general. As well as 2 units of food for the cats. Alright. Done. Okay, listen everyone, we're going on a field trip. We need to make sure that everyone stays safe and looks after each other. So until we're safely away, we're going to be implementing the buddy system. I know it sounds a little bit childish, but hey, you're children. So find a partner, and your responsibility is to make sure that that partner is where they need to be as we are moving along, okay? They each begin to pair up. Scavenge last found from the house. Oh yeah, that's true. I should scavenge. That's true. Okay. Now, children, first thing we're going to get you to do is we're going to get everyone here to scavenge everything you can from the house. Okay? So, look around, find what you can, gather it up. Me and your teacher are going to go and find some cars and get us ready. Okay? Let's go. Now, I will, do I have my cats when I begin to leave? I will have my cats when I come back with the car. So, we're gonna go get a car with Michelle first. Final memento chance too? Oh, that's nice. Okay, well let's do this. So, scavenge. So, wits, scout. So that is 6 dice in total. Let's see what we scavenge. Nothing really successfully. Most of the stuff has been taken, eaten, or dealt with. As for mementos, there is 2 things I'm gonna take. One is a stone that has the ashes of one of my cats that is no longer with us inside of it. I'm going to take this stone with me, and I'm going to take a piece of jewelry from Zeus, one of the things that she has in the bathroom, and I will keep these mementos just on my person at all times. I do not have a nifty cat backpack with a bubble window. I have a big, like, crate for them, but that's about it. How are the kids pairing up if there are 5? The kids are pairing up, and one of the kids will go with the teacher. Okay. So, I head out, and I'm going to try and find a car that works. So, 4 wits, 2 scouts. Let's do it. So for the NPCs, am I really helling track Michelle? Children will become adults real fast if this shit was real. Yeah, that's true. They're definitely on their way for that. Okay. Her name was Marissa. Okay, 2 successes. We find a car, and even better, we find a car with the key still in it. No complications, no problems. As I grab hold of the keys, and because they're one of the ones that, you know, they were about to, like, get into the car and run off, but they were attacked beforehand. No complications, microbiologist. I didn't get any complications on my dice. So I will find a car. And because I got a bigger success, it has no problems. Well, it has no problems. Keep in mind, the car has no problems. We can still have other walkers show up or other obstacles that are there, but the car is fine, and the car has the keys because that's the one margin of success. I get into the car and I will drive it up to the house. If you want any problems or if you want any obstacles, you can throw them in there too. Some tools in the back. Nice. Sweet. Thank you. I like that. Some tools. How many successes? I rolled 2 successes. Alright. The car is not as important. Like I said, it's a car kind of nearby and stuff like that. It just has any tires. Okay. Doesn't need any tires. Cute. Alright. The car pulls up to the side. As it does so, we begin to load what we can. Fortunately, we didn't find any supplies, but the kids are quick to get on board, and we managed to get the cats on board as well. Next up is Tristan. Tristan is gonna go be driving with me, as well as 2 of the slightly more braver kids, whereas the others are going in the other car. We do have my cats now. My cats are with me as well. Oddly enough, the cats warm up to Tristan. Sorry, not Tristan. To Tim. As Tim looks at the crate full of cats, the cats recognize him to some degree, even though he smells like rotten flesh and the like. They kind of purr and they're happy. The characters are Juno and Prowl on the bottom of my character sheet, so they're there. Now, as we drive off, heading towards Jandakot, we're going to say that, generally speaking, we're trying to be careful about how we drive. I don't think there's anywhere between here and Jandakot that's going to be overly crowded and stop us from getting there. If there is an event someone wants to throw into chat, you may, but otherwise it'll be a pretty easy ride. I'll also add in that there are like a toolkit. That's cool. Should make a hero forge me for my cats. Okay. So, as I drive past, and a small fuel can. Okay, let's add the fuel can as well. Fuel can in the boot. Done. One of the kids knows a couple of shortcuts and helps you on their way. Her mom was a taxi driver and came on runs. Oh, I love that. Okay, very well. One of the children, which I'm gonna put down, just for the time being, I'm putting down 5 children. Yeah, I do. I know the type you're talking about. It's like a tiny little one that they have with a little, like, yeah, I know which one. Okay. How about some food units in the back? I think they, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's flip a do or die on that one. Is there food in the back of this one? Because when we found it, like I said, people were planning on evacuating. Maybe they loaded it with food. No, they do not have food. Unfortunately. Okay. Coming over the hills leading into the suburb, we eventually look out at this small light aircraft field of Jandakot Airport. It is here that I believe Susan's message was. Pack of water? We do still have all of the supplies and stuff from the grocery store. Yeah, sure, maybe we add some water as well. As we pull up, question for the chat now is how many zombies, if any, are at the airport? What state is the airport in, I guess is the question. What kind of state is the airport in? Three and a half? How busy the airport normally? Not busy at all. It's, like I said, a light aircraft thing. It's very rarely, yeah, I mean, like, there are airplanes that fly out, but mostly it's, like, private and, like, tiny little ones. Small airports to a few people. Public modes, 5 visible, more inside. Maybe a few. Yeah, okay, cool. I think 5 or 6 zombies is not unreasonable. So let's say that on the outside we've got like 5 or so zombies, and then a couple on the inside. So yeah, we'll say about 7 zombies roughly. Because outside they could be in the parking lot, they could be other places. Inside having a couple is probably makes sense. Okay. Probably not covered in car sensors. It's the second choice, but a few cars outside. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So I can see the zombies on the outside. Okay. I will make my way around and park. As I do so, the zombies hear the sounds of the engines and start making their way towards us. As they do so, I will gain a stress as I will engage them. Immediately, the children and the teachers start to, well, I say scream, but not scream, but they sort of shriek in surprise that I've jumped out of the car. I have stopped the car to make a point. So let's add 1 stress, because I'm going into battle. And let's do this. All right. Okay. Going into battle. So, 3 on my agility. Sorry, 3 on my strength. 3 on my close quarter combat. 2 on my my sword. I will tell them, take care of the cats for now. Have any of them started driving lessons? Probably a couple of them. Yeah, I'd say so. 3.5 is better. I think if you don't do maintenance propeller. Oh, I like that. 3.5. Done. 3.5 microbiologists. That's how many are inside. Okay. To take over for driving if they're not left. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea too. That's a good idea too. I dropped one of my dice. No, come back. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see how many I can kill. So there are 5 out here, which means I need 5 successes to kill all of them. Okay, that's 2 so far. That's 3. So 3 are down. And I forgot my stress dice. Where's my stress dice? There we go. 3 are down and nothing on stress. So I've taken 3 of them out. Sword blazing, I rush out. Head comes off, leg comes off, knee comes off. Oh, dang it, I forgot my kneecap. Sorry. Let me try that again. I did. Thank you, microbiologist. I did forget. Okay, so I do lose 3 from that. Yes, I did forget to do that. I always forget to. 2 more days and I heal this thing. Okay. Okay, so that has gone from 3 successes down to 1 success. So I've managed to slay 1 zombie with no complication. So there's that. Let's try again. So again, 3 strength, 3 close quarter combat, 2 on the sword, -3 for the leg, plus 1 stress dice, giving me a total of 6 dice in total and 1 stress. They attack if I get a complication or if I fail. So that's how zombies work in this game. So like I said, in this the Free League stuff, it's mostly the players that roll. GMs barely roll anything. Okay, that's another 3 successes. So that's 4 of the zombies dead. No complications. Last zombie. Okay. That's actually kind of true. But anyway. I've patched up my legs. Okay. 1 more. Okay, 1 success. Enough to kill the last guy. So thankfully they were spread out enough that I was able to make my way through and one by one take them out until there were none remaining. Catching my breath and taking a few moments, I reach into my pouch and I pull out my metal water bottle. I drink and wipe some sweat off my brow. No, actually, in the last roll, the stress dice was a 6, so that actually did succeed. Helped me succeed. Take a few deep breaths. Okay. Coast is clear. Let's make our way in. Okay. Heading in. Heading into the airport. It is small and abandoned. 2 zombies have been moving around the space, but right now they're being on the inside and we are on the outside where the tarmac is. There's no real danger yet. Yes, correct. As Astralis says. It's more like they have an automated system as to what happens based on what the player rolls. Now, as I make my way down to the tarmac and the like, I look around for any signs of Suze. Again, just holding out hope that maybe something or someone is here. So I guess, chat, we go back to you. What do me and the kids find here at the Jandakot airport? I'm going to be putting up a poll for this one, so throw out your ideas. Let me know. It would be in general. So yeah, what do we find here? What is here story-wise? One plane and note from Suze. Why is she sending me on a scavenger hunt? Okay, one ready plane. Nothing, just zombies. Flight engineer. Oh, Maya, that's a good one. Maya looking for parts. Suze barricaded with Maya. That actually, I'm really liking Maya being here too. Uncollected government food drop. Done. Okay. 500 zombies locked in a hangar. Alright, let's try this one. Alright, what is here? Cast your votes, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what we find here at the airport. Alright. Stay close to each other. Don't forget your buddies, okay? I will look around. Tim and I will look around. Can I trust you to look after my cats for me? And I hand the cats to the kids. Make sure that they're taking care of them. There shouldn't be too many, but if there are, just call out, okay? I start to search the hangars one by one. I approach the first hangar. Take a deep breath. Bam! Slam the door open. Inside, the hangar is empty. I look around, walking up and down, making sure. Nothing here. I run over across the yard to the second hangar. Bam! Kick open, and I find a plane that is covered in blood Unfortunately, an engine failure caused an explosion. A fire burnt the cockpit and killed the pilot inside. Shit. Okay, well, maybe flying out of here might be a bad idea. Also, hi Kate, love you. Have a good weekend, you lovely human, you. All right. I move up to the dead body. Burnt body hanging out of the plane. It's a male. It's not Suze. I make my way to the third hangar. The last hangar here. I press up against the door. It doesn't budge. I press up again. I look up and look around. This is one of the larger of the hangars. I make my way around to the side and look for the entrance. Look for like a window or somewhere else that I can find entrance into it. I drag Tim with me as well. As we make our way through, I peer into one of the windows. All of a sudden, bang! A gun fires and shatters the window, flying in my direction. I try to dodge as best I can. -3 agility, 2 mobility, and -3 from my kneecap with a stress dice. As the bullet flies out. No successes, no complications. No rerolls. So I get struck by the gun. As it hits me in the shoulder, it does 2 damage to me, which means I go from unharmed to bruised to battered as I get shot. As I fall back, I cry out in pain. All of a sudden, from the inside, there's the sound of, oh my god, that wasn't a walker. Somebody calls out, "Who's out there?" And I yell out, "It's I'm not a walker, but I'm traveling with one. Please don't shoot." That will increase the zombie threat level. So zombies are starting to enclose on the location. Immediately, the kids start to run closer. They start to make their way in. Yes, also increased stress. 100%. Yes. Stress level also goes up by 1. There we go. Let's just save that real quick. There they are. Boom. Stress increased. And I'm now wounded. As I hold my shoulder and try to staunch the bleeding, the kids begin to run out. From the window, there is a gun that is now pointed directly at me. I throw my sword to the side and try to keep one hand pressed up, but also keep my other hand just showing that I have no weapon. When all of a sudden, there's a voice coming from inside. "Michael?" I look, and I see my partner. "Suze? It's you!" I then cringe in pain. Ugh. She looks at me, and she says, "Tim?" No, Maya, it's okay. It's my partner and my friend. As she says that, I go, "Maya? The pilot, Maya?" She says, Yeah, it is. What's it to you?" We came from the airport. Simon sent us to go find you. Well, There's a long story to tell, but you were here? Yeah, I was. Till the fire. I figured everyone at the airport had gotten out by now. Yeah, no, they did. They did. They're on their way to Sydney. They found another pilot, and they found another pilot. So what? They just left me behind. Well, not really. I mean, there was a fire, but look, can we talk about this inside quietly? They look at each other and then look at the kids along with Marissa. Then Maya nods. Come on, round back. I stand up. Marissa puts her arm around me and helps give me a leg to stand on. You know, I'm starting to think that this outfit's not as safe as I think it is. Marissa chuckles. As Suze comes out to where I am, I let go of Marissa and see her. And run over. Wait, no, let's try this one. Romantic music. Yay. I run over to her. And as I do, I pick her up and I lift her and I hug her and I kiss her. I squeeze her. And she does the same. For me, the pain is almost subdued by my sense of relief in that moment. That moment that I know she's okay. She starts to cry, and she says that she had to leave the cats behind. She said that she felt ashamed, she felt worried, and that's when I show her. I get the kids to come forward with the 2 cat carriers, and she starts crying. She is just absolutely relieved. She is just screaming out of joy and relief. We start to talk, and I share the story of how I'd, had to take Tristan, and how I met Powers and Rose and all the other survivors, how I killed a mad bishop, and a bunch of stuff. Also, by the way, I do know that this kind of sounds like I'm wrapping up. I'm not, so just FYI. But we most importantly share that we need to survive by finding places that will ride this out. And Perth is not a great place for it. That we might need to try and move. We have a big community that's headed to Sydney, and we're going to meet them there. She smiles and she places her hand upon my cheek, and she says that she's proud. That she thinks that I've done the right thing, and that I've, just been the person that she knows I am. But now that we're together, we are going to make the most out of this whole horrifying and terrible. And as she's about to finish that thought, all of a sudden, there's the sound of screeching wheels. The sound of pranging metal, bending and shifting. As a long truck seems to be careening out of control nearby. It slams into the side of the airport reception area, tips onto its side and rolls down the hill, colliding with the fuel tanks that are over there. Fire ruptures outwards and explodes, spreading across the tarmac. If we've got to leave, we've got to leave now. Children are shrieking, crying. But this is when Maya says, well, we can't leave. We're missing some parts for the plane. We have to get that fire under control, or we're not going anywhere. this new danger now afoot. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. Thank you, everyone, for helping share this amazing story, this incredible story that we have. Yeah, look, you guys know that that's a whole thing. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yes, let's add a couple of things here. So first of all, let's switch over real quick to our challenge sheet here. That's the one there. Okay, let's so let's add a couple of things here. First of all, we're gonna add Maya to the sheet. So we're adding Maya back up. And Maya is alive and with us. And now we have Suze with us, and Suze is alive! Yay! Woo! All right. In addition, we have we get rid of our issue that Suze is missing. We also now have a new issue, which is Jandakot Airport is burning. Plane is missing crucial parts. And yeah, that's pretty much what we've got for the time being. So let's save this now here. There we go. Save that so you guys can see it. Boom, there they are. Now, we still have the mid-flight failure thing coming in, so we are still going to be going for that. But my drive now changes as well. So my drive is no longer to find Suze, because we have found Suze. So my drive changes, I guess, to reunite with team in Sydney. That's my new drive. I wanna rejoin with everyone. Also, I've not made my radio friend, so I'm gonna delete my radio friend as my NPC anchor, and I'm gonna add Suze as my NPC anchor. All right, there we go. What else am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything else? Nope. Walker Tristan, Walker Tim. Let's go with. Okay, we do have our walkers, Tristan and Tim. Done. What else are we forgetting? I no longer have an ambulance, so we'll move that away. I do still have the zip ties, do have the first aid kits, I do have the food, do have the bags. I do still have the walkie-talkies, but the other guys still also have walkie-talkies as well. My kneecap's still messed up, all of that sort of stuff. Sweet, that looks like that is the updated version. All right, and there we go. Boom. There it is. All the changes. Whew. Okay. Reunite in Sydney. Yeah, road trip. Good road trip. I mean, again, the idea is to go there. If the constant notes, I was half hoping Suze was secretly your radio friend leading you around. Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe. Could have been. What about the textbook changing of ideas? I don't know what that means. Did you add the crisis? I did. I added it to the other thing. Added Jandakot Airport is burning. Plane is missing crucial parts. So that has been added. Yep. And the mementos. Yes, that's true. Mementos. Well, I don't really need mementos anymore. I still have my kitty cat memento, but, you know, I think that's fine. I don't need to write it down. It's in my heart. Oh, textbook of changing ideas. Oh, from the magic bag. Oh yes, the magic bag is a supply. So let's go with your magic supply. So what would be the equivalent of a textbook changing of ideas? Maybe, you know what? Let's do this. I think reading that book is going to give me a +1, permanent +1 on leadership because it teaches me how to lead. That is what I will get from that. And I think that I have been acting like a pretty decent leader, to be honest. There. Done. +1 on first aid. Well, I mean, the changing of ideas one. I more mean. Okay, so there's that. How to make friends and influence people. Yes. Okay, there we go. And save that. There we go. All right. I do need to figure out how to actually level up in this game. I actually don't know how to. I haven't read that bit. Or I've missed it. Either or. Whew. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this brings us to the end of our journey for today. We will be back possibly next week. We do have to find out for more of DAG versus The Walking Dead. And I swear we will get into a plane because that is a redeemed thing. So that is an event that has to happen. And yes, unfortunately, that also has to include the crash as well, or the engine failure. So, yeah, we'll find out how that plays out next time when we return. In the meantime, however, we are going to go and pass on our raiding love. Who are we going to go and raid? Let's see. Ooh, No Man is up. Who else is up and doing stuff? Let's see. Didn't want to kill all the NPCs. Yeah, that's true. I didn't want to kill all the NPCs. It was a self-sacrifice. That's it. Ooh, Critical Dice is doing some stuff. Yeah, we can go. Let's go raid Critical Dice. We love Critical Dice. Critical Dice. This is our friend Jason, along with our friend Ivy, I can see. I think that's Lexi and Harley. So we've got a really, really cool arena battle that's happening with some awesome and cool people. So let's go send some love there. Guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. If you haven't followed us, consider giving us a follow. Have a great and wonderful rest of your weekend. We hope that whatever you happen to be doing, you're doing it in the best of health. Be kind, be generous to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.